What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Healingtogoldtarot. If you knew what they do, and if you're a returner, I really love and appreciate your support. Um, um, I try not to share so much about myself because um, people are very judgmental. Not only are they very judgmental, it's a lot of people out there that hate you for who you are. They hate you for your growth. They hate you for having the courage and having the strength to take it upon yourself to realize that something's wrong and things that need to be changed. And through my journey, I've been humbled a lot, okay? I never really haven't been humbled, but I don't know. Um, I'm watching a movie called A Girl Like Her as I patiently wait for these freaking videos to upload because I got like 4 or 5 videos that is ready in the chamber or whatever, and they're ready for upload. Oh yeah, and I do want to make a side note. When you're watching videos on my channel, even if it says okay, a Virgo dealing with Taurus energy, keep in mind that you don't have to be a Virgo or a Taurus. Those could be energies that spirit wants you to implement in your life to bring in some sort of balance. Those could have been energies that you are walking away from, walking into, or they could just be placements in your chart. So those videos could resonate with you. Um, I personally don't pay too much attention to the title or necessarily the sign because I feel like spirit lead the right videos to my channel. But that's neither here or there. I pressed record because as I'm watching this video, it shifted my perspective in something. If you don't take the time out to watch it, it's basically about these high school students who this girl, she ended up killing herself. You know, they make a lot of movies like this. But she ended up killing herself because she was being bullied, right? And in this movie they show you the perspective of both the girl that was the victim and the girl that was the victimizer, right? So the girl who was basically being bullied was being bullied over something petty, or it seemed to have been petty. This story may resonate with someone. You could have experienced this in your life in general or in high school. Take it how it resonates, but I have a point that I'm trying to drive, right? So, she had the girl who overdosed. She had a best friend, and basically, she had been being bullied by this one girl, right? And her best friend came up with the idea to record everything and put a camera in like a pendant or something like that. So as she go along her journey in high school or whatever, everything was recorded. And for 6 months, this girl tormented her, bullied her. Like they didn't necessarily get in a physical fight, but the girl did put her hands on her, grabbed her, snatched her up a bit or whatever. Long story short, the girl ended up off in the cell. She overdosed. Now, as you get further along in the movie, we get to a scene where investigators have found out about these videos because the best friend ended up, you know what I'm saying, telling them. Meanwhile, the girl who overdosed, she's in a coma, okay? Me, I look at a lot of things more so spiritually than physically. I have a very spiritual mindset. And what I mean by spiritual is like I have the ability to look at things from a higher perspective. I'm very impartial. I don't believe in choosing sides. I believe in the truth. So I'm going to follow the truth. And whatever the truth is, whatever my heart desired, that's what I pursue. So the girl who was doing the bullying, she was actually experiencing a lot of things at home. And that's why I said if you saw me, obviously you didn't, I did the air quotes around being a victim or the victimizer because she was experiencing things at home and being bullied at home that carried out into her attitude at school. So it empowered her to have some sort of control over any narrative because everything was out of control at home. okay? And when I say I look at things from a different perspective, it's like before I even got that part to the movie, I asked myself, I wonder what this little girl going through at home to make her come to school to want to bully people. You know what I'm saying? And I said all that to say this, y'all. Hurt people hurt people. And I need you to understand that. Like, sometimes people hurt you it's like they hurt you intentionally, unintentionally. Because if they had a better mindset, if they had a better outlook on life, if they seen something different, the outcome would surely be different. But you can't force a outcome. You can't force like your imagination to come true. I hope you following what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? I'm not making no excuses for nobody out there that's going through something with somebody who is deliberately doing something to them, blaming them, making them feel bullied, being nasty to them, or nothing like that. If you can help yourself and you can get out of this situation, keep in mind, don't force yourself to be in a situation just because you love someone, or also don't feel like you are worthless just because someone is making you feel like you're worthless. Because deep down inside, they really don't love themselves. Deep down inside, they really feel worthless for real themselves. You know, and like I said, I'm not making no excuses. But reality is, it's like you kind of just have to let a person soak in their own misery until they learn how to get themselves out. And it may sound hard, it may sound harsh or anything like that, but I learned that you are your own strength. You do have people out there that may support you, you know, when you're weak, and that's nice. I've never been able to experience that. I've always been everybody else's strength, and I've always been my own. So until I'm able to experience that, I can only speak from a perspective of me. And because I had to grow myself up, and because I had to teach myself, and because I had the courage enough to walk outside of myself to see change, doesn't mean that everybody have that strength. It takes something with inside of you to realize. It takes strength, for real, because the truth hurt. You don't think it hurt for me to face the truth? You don't think it hurt for me to have to hear the truth? You don't think it hurt for me to have to realize my reality with certain people in my life that I may have loved? And you know, nobody ain't perfect. Everybody done went through something, and I'm not saying that I'm a victim in the situation, because every situation, most situations that I've been in, I've known better. But I've let myself, and I've allowed myself to be in these situations because of me not being strong enough, me being weak, me not being able to speak up for myself, me being desperate, putting myself, and I'm just gonna let it all out, be naked and pure for y'all. Like, at the end of the day, once you realize that, you know, you're doing things from a desperate standpoint, feeling like you need or you can't go without, once you realize that you're doing things from a hurt standpoint because this is all you know, once you realize you're doing things from a standpoint or perspective in which your parents taught you, and that's the reason why that's all you know, and you can't really blame them to a certain extent because they learned what they know from their parents, and it's just a cycle. But what you can do is take ownership and try to heal that energy. What you can do is take ownership and try to, you know, not be like what you know. You see what I'm saying? And that'll give you a different perspective in life. It'll show people your growth. It ain't even about showing people, more so validating yourself. And I know y'all, I be talking and I be everywhere because I be thinking about a lot when I be talking and channeling a lot. So you talking to me, we'll jump from conversation to conversation, talking about all type of stuff, and it just be a lot on your mind. And you know, as I talk, I even teach myself because Spirit give me downloads of different perspectives on a lot of things. But long story short is like, hurt people hurt people. Understand that. understand that, because it gives you a perspective of someone else. Like, if you wondering why somebody did something to you, backstabbed, betrayed you, it's because they dealing with their own pain. And I'm not saying make excuses for this person or allow this person to keep doing it, but what I am saying is it gives you some room to lift a weight off your shoulder, to know and have a more wiser perspective. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. A more wiser perspective on life in general and that person. Because once you can see things from a wisdom standpoint, once you could see things from you walking in your higher chakra standpoint, life get a little bit easier for you. Because then you're not holding grudges on why people did what they did, even if you didn't get closure with these people. It doesn't matter anymore, because you understand, like, it's all in the matter of you having understanding for yourself and having understanding for people and their quirks. And I always had this thing with psychology and understanding the mental. Like, I have a sympathy for understanding why people do what they do. And I don't know, it's like I could understand heads saying tails, but that's just me. But that's what make things easier walking in this life for me. The understanding. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, I ain't trying to talk y'all head off. I appreciate you if you listen to this video. Vote with me, like the video, subscribe to the channel if I help you at all. I love all of you guys. I want to see y'all grow. I want to see y'all excel. I want to see y'all be strong, stay strong. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to be a part of y'all healing journey to help y'all, heal from things that y'all couldn't see, those deep, dark secrets that you have. Vulnerability is not a weakness for anybody that feel that vulnerability is. It's more so of trusting yourself when it comes to who to be vulnerable to. And I almost forgot, which is the most important thing. God is a big piece. I'm telling you, boy, when you ain't got nobody and you really start just, feeling yourself and trying to get to know yourself and creating a relationship with God, things get so much easier for you. Like, I done found myself in so many situations where I should be mad. Anybody else on the outside with no, like, I ain't gonna say no cognitive dissonance, because I have been in that position. But, like, would just get mad at things that typical people get mad at. But then when you have God and you have your ancestors always in communication with you, talking with you, calming you down, and showing you that certain things you go through literally just be tests to test your patience, to test your strength, just to test your vulnerability to things, anything. Keep that in mind, like, and you pass the test, you don't know what type of levels and things you'll reach. But anyways, I love y'all genuinely. I wouldn't be on here telling y'all this if I didn't, because I really want to be able to help, people change and shift their perspectives on a higher level, and not just think so, mundane, because you will get further in life, like, and you'll feel way more free. But anyways, this movie kind of had me choked up, and I just had to talk about it because I felt called to. But anyways, y'all, I got y'all videos uploaded. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.